when the evacuation phase started, that I asked the question, why are we not using the Air Force? Why are we not putting the Navy to use? Because this exactly, happens to be what other nations were doing. And I made a point that anytime you go across Muritala Mohammed Airport, you see the C military transport planes all lying down there doing nothing. And I wondered why we did not put them to use immediately. Now, if the situation has changed, I think that we should just take as many as we can into Aswan in Egypt. Look, on average, those planes can take about 100 to 150, people at the same time. So if you fly 3, 4, 5, or 6 times, you'll be able to evacuate all the students now waiting evacuation in that place. And if you add the airpiece, generosity into it, I think in under 1 week, we should be able to bring all those students back home. And that's the reality. But the point I made earlier on, in one of in my interview with Channel, was the fact that every time this happens, we pretend as if it's just happening. We've had so many of this happen to us in the past. And I can go and name the countries where this happened and we failed to, to be prepared. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I can assure you, have a template for doing this. But I think the involvement of so many agencies and the lackadaisical attitude of government itself, without having a concrete plan in place, has led to, the situation repeating itself over and over again. This is the point I'm making. Give the responsibility and the resources to the embassies to organize, hire buses, and send them to Egypt. Our ambassador and staff in Egypt will receive them. Look, when we evacuated from Sierra Leone, we evacuated to Guinea. And the embassy in Guinea was ready to receive us and made allowance for all Nigerians who were eventually taken out to Nigeria. And why are we doing something different now? What we should have done from day one was to give the embassy the resources to say, okay, if the Nigerian Air Force or the plane airpiece cannot land in Khartoum, please get all the students, put them in a bus and send them to Egypt. By the time they get to Egypt, the embassy in Egypt should have made an arrangement for them to continue their journey home. They should have been at the border.